So yeah, I remember now. Um, she had messaged me on Facebook because my mom could not. I mean, she couldn't reach my mom anymore because my mama had changed her number. So she reached out to me, stating that um, I guess that she can get a discount at the funeral home or whatever. And again, I stated what my mama said. She did not want to do no funeral. My mama don't can't do no funeral because like she just don't want to go through that whole thing. Like she just couldn't take it. And I understood because I can't take funerals. Like, it took me a long time with my grandma when she passed away. Like, I literally was not sleeping. I ended up in the hospital because I couldn't, like, sleep. I had anxiety real bad, and them people was just begging me to, like, just get some sleep and calm down. And I was having heart palpitations. So I already know my mama wasn't gonna make it through that, and she didn't even she couldn't even get through her own sister funeral. Like we got there late, and she still did not want to go in. Like she couldn't do it. So, what was I gonna say? I'm sorry, y'all. So, um, yeah. So I ended up telling Jasmine that like, hey, she don't want to do the funeral. We just gonna leave it at that. My mama don't want to do it, and so um, sometimes grieving can be crazy, and like she still ended up letting Jasmine come over by her house with her significant other one day when family members was already there. Some people was coming to the house, and she let Jasmine come over. Jasmine came with flowers and stuff like that, and um they stayed there for a little bit, chilled out with the family. And then after that, everybody ended up going when it had got dark or whatever. So over the next couple of days, grandma flew in, and then we had to start planning because we didn't wait like 2 weeks to do her service. Um, I can't remember who said it, but my sister's, I guess, condition of her skin had already started deteriorating because I guess she sat in the house for like a whole 24 hours. Um, Not a whole 24 hours, but almost before like the any funeral home had got her. And so she said that her skin was kind of like bad. Um, so she didn't think it was good to wait like the 2 weeks anyway. And so my mom had agreed to do like a little service at, at the beginning, and then she was going to have her cremated because like I said, my mama didn't want to do no for a funeral, like all the dressing up and um the whole y'all know what I mean. And so um we was getting that plan together, and before the service, the friend Jasmine had started texting me asking me to do a candlelight. And so I don't want to be around people, and I didn't really want to do that candlelight anyway because I don't know none of them people. I don't like speaking in front of people. I'm already grieving. I don't even know what to say. Like I was kind of like speechless. So I still, crazy me, still um decided to do the candlelight, trying not to be so mean or whatever, because still thinking like, she had friends, I'm not going to say all of them, loved her, but a lot of them, liked my sister or whatever. And so I agreed to do the candlelight. She told me that she was going to bring balloons. So I had got all the candle stuff. And I had got the little poster thing with her picture on it. And I had that made, I think, at Office Depot. And so we did the candlelight. She showed up with no balloons. Some people had the purple balloons, but she was supposed to bring balloons and she did not bring balloons. And there was no, like, I don't even think there was no communication about her not bringing the balloons. And when I got there, it was like some people just had started showing up, and I was still setting up the candles. So I ended up having to move the candle thing over because like it was too windy for the spot where we was at. So when the candlelight had started, I seen Jasmine, and Jasmine didn't say anything to me. And I thought that was weird when you was just doing all that texting. So she didn't like say, well, hey, they didn't have no balloons. I think I heard from one of the other people that was there, they was like they tried to go to the nearest like place that like Dollar Tree or something like that, and they didn't have any like balloons at all or the color that we was using. And so I had started speaking and I couldn't even finish, y'all. Like I just couldn't, like I couldn't, like every emotion that you could think of was going through my body. And so we had got through it. My siblings did not want to speak. I think a few other people like came up and said some stuff, and that was pretty much it. And then we had released the balloons that we did have, and somebody had passed me a balloon and said like, you can have my balloon since you didn't have one to let go. And I took the balloon and I told her thank you. And when I let my balloon go, it got trapped in the tree. And I think that was my first warning sign that something else terrible was going to happen. So the night had, ended. I still, was out there a little bit chatting with some of the people there. But I was mostly like crying and stuff like that. I just didn't want to be there, to be honest. Like I didn't want to be there. And so a lot of people stayed around a little bit and then left. And so I ended up leaving a little bit later. I had cleaned up our mess, took everything down, and then I had went home. And I had told my mom, the experience, like I didn't like it. I didn't want to be there. Basically told her everything that I just told you. And so after that, we had started planning for the services again. Or not again, we just started like doing more stuff because we had to get her outfit. I brought an outfit because my sister did have some new clothes in her apartment, and the first outfit I brought, they said it was like the material wasn't good, so because it was stretchy and kind of sheer, so they was like no. So I had went and brought her a whole new outfit, and they was like that this one is good because like the skirt, like it was black and it didn't, like you can't see through it, so that was pretty good because they was gonna have to cut the back anyway. How they was explaining, they cut the back of it and then they just push it down on the sides and make it fit that way. And they did the same thing with the shirt, so they was like what I had brung was perfect. Now mind y'all, she was supposed to have her hair done prior to her passing away, she had just got it done and had a brand new wig on.